So staying with us, the lead advocate for sickle cell condition advocates, that's Madame Charlotte Owusu, has charged government and the Ghana Health Service to critically pay attention to the issues of sickle cell advocacy as a means of preventing the increase in sickle cell patients across the country. She said the barrier to quality health care services in the country makes it imperative that prevention is the only way forward to curb the rise in the number. Joining us is Elvis Washington has more in this report.
June 19 each year is a day set aside as a Sickle Cell Awareness Day. The awareness is observed each year to throw light on the need for the public to know about the sickle cell disease. This year's theme for the awareness campaign is building and strengthening global sickle cell communities, formalizing newborn screening, and knowing your sickle cell disease status with the hashtag Break the Chain, Get Tested, Know Your Status. In Ghana, the day was observed in Tema, where volunteers were made to test to know their statuses. Madame Charlotte Owusu, the lead advocate who launched this year's campaign, mentioned the need for all to get tested.
25% are carriers of the disease, with 23% who are healthy carriers, AS and AC, and with 2% who are the sickle cell disease people, that is the SS and the SCs. We have 75 people who are AA. They don't have the sickle cell at all in them. And so conveniently we can put, you can easily look for, if you are in the 25%, you can easily look for a partner from the 75%. So we all were telling them it's necessary that you know, because the situation as it is, we are not too good we are not well versed in the care of sickle cell. There are so many lapses in the system and people are dying. My daughter died.
Madame Charlotte Owusu cautioned people from believing that their statuses could change through prayers and deliverance.
No, don't look there at all. No means. People say they'll pray and it will change. I wouldn't believe that. It doesn't change, my dear. It is like that till thy kingdom you go.
A retired dietitian, Madame Margaret Hansen, who graced the occasion, mentioned that it is important that people eat well to prevent diet-related diseases.
If you eat well, you can prevent not only looking after sickness, but a lot of these, what we call diet-related diseases, can be prevented. Number one, diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, liver disease, renal problems, where you have to pay a lot of money to do dialysis. These can all be prevented if you eat well. At Nabita, they call me moderation. I'm not saying don't eat, but everything in moderation. I must say, food contributes a lot to our health.
For Joy News, my name is Elvis Washington, reporting from Tema.
Well, we're fortunate to be joined in studio now by Charlotte Owusu, who's the CEO for the Sickle Condition Advocates. She's one of the advocates, and Kweku Yepoa is one of the individuals also joining us in studio today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for spending some time with us. We saw you in the video there, of course, very passionate about creating more awareness and devoting some time to persons who are living with the sickle cell condition. But for many who do not know about the condition, who are not educated enough, what can you say about the condition itself?
The condition is, inherited from both parents. One parent alone cannot have a child with sickle cell. They pick one cell each from each parent and they make it their own. That's why you heard me saying that if you are AAS or AAC or SS or SC, you've got to go to the 75 people who are AA and you have healthy children. For AS and AS, if like me, it's a 25% chance that you would have a sickle cell child, and you can never know. I had 2 children, and they both were sickle cell, and the other 75, 55, 50%, you could have a carrier child, and 25, you could even have a child AA who doesn't have. So it's always good. You cannot know. A woman had 5 children, 4 of them had sickle cell, only 1 skipped. So you can't say you can go in for the disease is such that, as we have experienced, there's no need for us to just sit down and let people go into this situation, which we have been through. We are daily basis. We are experiencing some kind of hardship, and we feel that we should do something about it.
Would you advise that people check, just willingly go and check, so they know their their condition, their blood type, and then make informed decisions going forward?
It's a sickle cell type, a genotype. They should go and know before they even fall in love. Because when you are in love, you think, oh, if there's a chance of 75% chance that you may not have it, you will think you can make it. So you should check. What we are advocating is that the youth should know.
Okay.
It's prevention for the new generation, who should know before they get together and marry. You know, already the churches are doing something about it.
Right.
Like, but they wait till, when they come to them to be put together, and they ask them to go and check.
And at that point, it becomes a bit difficult.
Yes, it's difficult. There are a whole lot of things they are doing which we can't.
Right.
So we advise that the youth should know before they fall in love with any situation, anywhere they are. They should be able to. And now, fortunately, we've got a quick check on that. In 10 minutes, we can know your sickle cell.
Oh, you can detect that in just 10 minutes.
We are going to do it for you.
Amazing. We'll talk about that. But Kweku, you're also here. What do you have to add to the story of what people should know, how they could even adjust when they discover that they have maybe the condition? What would you say about that?
Okay, so I see people don't want to know whether they carry the gene or not. But so the basic thing is that people need to decide that they know exactly what is running through their veins. Okay, so now when you go to any lab and ask them for an electrophoresis, they would give you exactly what you are, which is whether you are AA, AS, or SS. For us, the SS people, we already know what is happening in our veins. And we don't wish it on anybody. That's why we've put together this campaign to let people know their gene type before they fall in love. So we've been working around the schools. We've been working with schools, with higher education institutions, senior high schools, telling them that sickle cell is real, it's an African disease. They should find out what blood is running through them. In some places in Legon, we were there about 2 months ago, and we were also in Accra Technical.
Right.
We are letting them test before they have affection, they fall in love, and they say, oh, no, God will help us. God won't help you. God has already given you the knowledge. And if you do this to your child won't let you pass. Because last week, there was a girl in our office, and she was saying that every day she's in pain. And now my mom is asking her, are you sure every day you are in pain? Because you tell her, oh, your leg is aching, your hand is aching, your joints are aching. She's like, every day you are complaining. Every day you're complaining. Indeed, for the men, they'll let you go. I tell the women that they should pay attention. They are the base of the family. So if they don't find out what they are, and they think, oh, they have been with this guy too long, and so they won't let it go, God will help them. No, God won't help.
Okay, when you say it's an African disease, condition, what
do I mean?
Yes, what description?
Okay, it's only in the Africa. It's only south of the Sahara. I think it's because of malaria that God did the condition, so that your blood molecules will die after a short time. When malaria comes into the AS guys,
right,
it goes out quickly. So they really never get sick. So they are surprised when they have kids who are SS and they are always sick. Now, when it is AS, and they come together and the child picks the S from the mother, the S from the father, and the child is SS. Now, the child's blood dies every 2 weeks. So every time the child is urinating, you see it's yellow. It's because the blood is renewing. Your blood doesn't have time to get fat. Your blood doesn't have time to do other things. It's just going out by the day. And so you are always weak. You are always in pain one way or the other. We are telling you, don't do that to your child. Because when I was in my teens, now I was recalcitrant because you know that they knew and they gave it to you. And then after some time, you come to understand it. My dad left my mom because now you have kids and you find out, oh no, you leave the woman. Most guys will leave the woman. So this campaign, we're actually telling the woman that go and test, because no matter how much he loves you, if you are only giving birth to children who are almost always sick, he will let you go.
That will create some challenges.
Yes.
And I'm sure that's why you're organizing the event. So let's speak about it and where next you'll be going to. What's likely to happen in the coming days?
By God's grace, we've come that far. For the past 40 years, I've been talking about the prevention to the extent that even in UK, they invited me to show them how this prevention, they can do it. And they started helping the people. Now, we've done a lot, going to schools, as Cook said, going to churches to tell them, show them videos, like we did yesterday. We showed videos to in Alisa Hotel where we had the program. We showed it to the staff, and as soon as the first group came and they saw that it was necessary, they went in. So we've done this for a long time. Formally, we were just talking and showing them the films. And if you want to test, we asked a laboratory to come in to
do the test.
Do the test for them, and it was a day's 24 hours. Unfortunately, we had this kit and it has come. So instantly we can know. So we want to give it to the churches. Last year, June 19th fell on a Sunday. So we didn't know what to do. I said, okay, then let's ask the churches to pray for us. So from that time till now, we've been praying that if the government will take hold of that and say the prevention is indeed necessary, then we'll give it to the churches. They will run and do it.
So you want to scale this up to a national exercise?
It's a national exercise. We've given it to the government already.
Wow.
We've told them, and they have approved that the churches, the Muslims, even on Friday, we went to the mosque, Imam, to test them, and they are now going to do big time. We are going to give the kits to them. The test kits.
To carry out the test.
Yes, they have health units within the church, all the churches. The churches will say Christian Council, Charismatic and Pentecostal Council, Catholic bishops, and all of them. We give it to the headquarters.
So if anyone wants to reach out, can they easily do so? Are there some means by which they can get in touch?
Okay. Actually, tomorrow we are partnering with multimedia to do testing in front of multimedia.
Okay. So that's a great news. I was keeping it as a secret, but now it's out. So that's what I was waiting for.
Okay. So tomorrow we are partnering with multimedia to do testing in front.
Okay.
It is subsidized mostly by multimedia, and so we are doing a test on the spot for 30 CDs. And so we are asking anybody who would hear it and is around multimedia and can come to pass in front.
Even if you're not around, you can just find some time.
Yes, and come
around.
Do the test. Yeah. And so we will be here tomorrow, and we are asking for partnership. Any organization that is willing that we do it for their youth, especially if they have young staff, would come and do it for them at a subsidized rate. We are doing this from now until about the end of July. And so tomorrow we'll be here.
You'll be here as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me take your final words. Any message to the youth? You're very big on the youth. So what message would you like to send?
So what I'm telling the youth is that they should know. They should know their status before they fall in love. Tell the guy that they love the guy. They don't love the guy when the child starts getting sick. One time the child is in the hospital. 2-3 times the child is fed up with that hole you are drilling in his pocket. So before you fall in love, you decide you are going to come together with somebody, please find out what is running through your veins and what you would give to your child. And sickle cell is one of them. That's my...
And for you?
Yes, we are hoping that, as he's just said, we get partners to help so that we roll it throughout the country. Fortunately, we have done a lot of advocacy around the country, especially in the northern part of Ghana. We were there for 3 months and we really gave it to them. Now the people know. You see that now people can
are conscious about the
but they
situation.
think it's not necessary.
Right.
Black people, they don't want to talk about health, which is very unfortunate. They should know before they do anything.
Right.
And so the churches, we know they will do it because that is what they have been doing, asking them to do. The Muslims are going to do it. They were going to give it to the chiefs and other people. It's a pack which will go for all of them.
And it's all starting tomorrow. So you need to, of course, come here, right here to our premises here at Joy News. You can just ask anyone around. They'll bring you here so you can be a part of the whole exercise. Thank you all for spending some time with us.